All right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, all across the globe, welcome to another edition of Power Connections with Dr. Kevin Vaughan and my wonderful guest today, friend, ladies and gentlemen, co-host, if you will, also business partner, Black mastermind partner, all the above, Dr. Warren
Yes.
Crabb. Good morning, brother. How you doing today?
Good morning to you. How you doing this morning, my brother?
Man, we are fired up, man. We are just excited and thanking God for being here today. We
Yes.
are very humbled. I'm humbled because some people, folks, didn't make it today. Oh man, I'm very humbled. Some people just did not make it today around the globe for whatever reason, but I'm humbled that God has given us opportunity to stay here, be here, so we can be on the network with you guys today. Hey, real quickly, you may ask, what is Power Connections? Hey, we bring on powerful people that help change your life, folks. Help change your
Yes.
life, help give you some ideas for empowerment, to help you think about what we need to do better. Our goal is make sure we improve every day. That includes me, folks. I want us to get better every day, each and every day. One of my mentors, Dr. Crabb, talks about the power of transformation. Our goal is to be in hot pursuit of finding the real you, folks. We want you to get better
Wow.
each and every day. So we're excited about that. Hey, I don't want to prolong the time because we're going to be with Dr. Crabb for a little while today, ladies and gentlemen. But real quickly, for those who don't know him, I want you guys to go to the website. That's the first thing you can do right there, ladies and gentlemen. But he has some awesome background, folks, and I'm gonna give you some quick overview. One of the things I love about Dr. Crabb, folks, he has an excellent program that talks about ex-cons living in the world today, folks. A powerful program. You guys are gonna learn about that later on, or you can contact him individually. But also, too, he is the co-founder, ladies and gentlemen, and the principal CEO of the Transcontinental Society Unlimited Productions, ladies and gentlemen, LLC. So you'll be hearing more about that. But I want to encourage you guys to go to the website. Also to contact Dr. Crabb too as well, so you can get an appointment. Y'all set the appointment now. Don't be just calling him thinking he's available. Y'all set an appointment up for him as well. But this is Power Connections with Dr. Crabb. Hey, I'm gonna let Dr. Crabb tell us our topic for today. I want you guys to pay attention and take some notes. And most of all, Dr. Crabb, we want them to share this out on their networks as well. At least 20 people, y'all folks, send that out as well. I'm gonna release this to you. Welcome to Power Connections, Dr. Crabb. Welcome to the future, everybody. God bless you.
All right. I'm going to title this The Resurgence of Love.
Come on now.
Okay. The topic is about relationships.
Yes, sir.
Now, this is not necessarily romantic relationships, but relationships in general.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Now, there are two types of creatures that have problems with relationships on this planet.
Yes, sir.
All the rest of the creatures have no problem with their relationships. They know who their predators are. They know who their prey are. They know who their mates are. They know who their family are. They know who their tribe are. Okay. There's only two types of creatures on this planet that don't understand the fundamentals of relationships, and that's man and woman.
Wow.
That's deep, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Now, all we have to do is really study nature.
Yeah.
If you study nature and you're in tune with nature, then your relationships will go in the right direction and serve the purpose in your life that it's supposed to serve. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to start off with the family relationships. Now, because we live with people, now everybody can attest to this. When you're with somebody for years and years, you start to take them for granted.
Right.
You know, you start not seeing the good things, you start seeing the bad things.
Right.
Okay. I'm talking about your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your aunt, your uncle. The longer you're with them, you start seeing more and more negative things. You start running out of positive things or positive affirmations to show your affection and love for these people. Well, the reason why we do this is because our minds are conditioned not to accept the negative and the positive. So we look at the negative as if it's harmful or bad.
Right.
But the truth is, there's no right without a left. There's no up without a down. There's no in without an out. You got to have both sides of the coin. There's no such thing as one side of the coin.
Right.
So if you accept reality, because this is what nature does,
Yeah.
okay, you understand that your relationships are what make you you.
Yep. Yep.
But you trying to be something different
Right.
than those of them that you're around. Now, there's nothing wrong with that because it's a thing called evolution. Evolution does not happen per chance. It's a natural process. So we are going to be different than our parents. We are going to be different than our uncles and our aunts and our cousins.
Absolutely.
All right, because we see in them the good and the bad. So we can see in them what to do and what not to do.
Yes, sir.
All right, this is what a lion does. Okay, if you look at a tribe of lions, okay, there's always going to be one who's dominant.
Yeah.
Just like in the family, you know. And then there's always going to be those of them that's, you know, down with them and stuff, and they'll hunt with them, and you know, they'll follow his lead, and you know, and then they one of them want to take his place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's the natural process of life. Okay, that means that you're going to be greater than the leader that was before you. Now in the Bible, you know, when they ask Jesus, they say, "Who is God?" And he said, "Have I been amongst you so long that you don't know who I am?"
Right. Exactly.
When you see your father, when you see me, you see my father.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you see me, this guy, Dr. Warren Crabb, you see my father. When I look at you, I can see your father.
Yeah.
I'm talking about your physical, biological father.
Right.
Okay. This is the natural process of things. So once we understand that we come from something and that we're leaving something, now your relationships take on meaning.
Yeah.
Now, men.
Yeah. Come on now.
Because this is men's talk.
Yes, sir.
Now, don't think I'm gonna leave the sisters out either.
Nope.
Okay. But men, we have an issue with regaining our self-esteem and our positive self-motivation, or what I like to call a positive mental attitude, a PMA.
Yeah.
Okay. This was taken from our nation, the Black man, over 400, almost 500 years ago. Okay, starting from 1492, they started a design to tear us down, eliminate us from the face of the planet. And it's a mass genocide that's going on that nobody's talking about. And it's been going on for quite some time, some centuries. It was already designed. You don't think they just brought us over here and didn't know what they was going to do with us, do you? All right. But the thing is, we likes to make love, so it's hard to get rid of us. We love to make love. Okay. So it's really hard because we steady producing and we're bringing out stronger and stronger people. So, so you know, when we pass down the knowledge, you know, to the next generations about things like relationships, it's because they haven't had the experience of witnessing relationships in the long term. Men, this is your main problem. Men have a problem submitting to women. They're afraid to submit themselves to their spouse. Because if they submit themselves, they then become vulnerable. If they lay all their cards on the table, they become vulnerable, and they always, you know what I learned when I was in the streets? A thief always thinks somebody wants to steal from him. A robber always worried about getting robbed, right? A liar always think everybody's lying, right? So, you know, whatever that man, that specific man is going through, all right, to lay all his cards on the table, and he know he was a womanizer, or he was you know, he was never faithful, or things like that. So that's what he's going to think.
That's right.
About his spouse. When it could be the total opposite of whatever he's thinking. But in his perception,
there you go.
You know, he sees what he knows. And he knows what he does. See, I don't care where you're at on this planet. You're not going to lie to you. Okay? I don't care who you are on this planet. You know, you and God know things that don't nobody else know.
Yep.
All right. God, you and God knows what happens in the shower, in the bathroom, on the job, like driving, you know, where your eyeballs go. You know, you and God know.
Yep.
You know, other people may not know. You can hide it from the world.
Yep.
Okay. But you know, when you look in the mirror, what goes on with you.
Yep.
All right. Now, women, I'm gonna tell you, they will get their nails done. They'll get their eyebrows arched. Huh? They'll put on their little makeup.
Yep.
You know, do their little lip liner. They get their hair done.
Yep.
And why do you think they do that? You think they do it for themselves? Or they do it for themselves, their own self-esteem, to make themselves feel good about themselves, but they do it for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a class, not a class, it's a part of what I teach is men's hygiene. Because young men don't know how to take care of themselves.
Right, right.
And it's something that nobody's, you know how old I was before I knew to brush my tongue? I was like 17 years old before I knew to brush my tongue.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I thought I was, you know, funky fresh, you know?
Right.
And I had a nasty tongue. You know, so I've been brushing my tongue since I was 17. Okay. Luckily, I teach my children at age 2 and 3 to brush their tongue. You know, so they groom themselves to look good for us. Yes, so we have to look good for them too.
Absolutely.
You know, when you brush your teeth, brush those lips.
I love it.
Put the toothbrush to the lips. I use an electric toothbrush, and I brush. Don't no woman want no man with no crusty lips kissing on them. Okay, just like we don't want to see no woman. I mean, you know, we get used to our seeing our wives every day, but when they doll up, we get right. Absolutely. So this is part of the relationships.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to want to do the things that you did 10 years ago, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Last week, that impressed this woman. Okay, whatever you did to impress this woman, you got to keep on doing it. Now, if you're real about the relationship, and we know as grown men, well, I did fall in love at first sight. Okay, and I've been with my wife ever since then. She's been the only woman in my heart from the moment I saw her 11 years ago. Yeah. You know, we've been December 1st, make 9 years we've been married. You know, I'm not saying my eyeballs don't stray. I be wanting to pluck it out. You know, what you doing? What you doing? Eyeball. Exactly. You know, because that's not where my heart is at.
Right. Exactly.
You know, I know where my heart is at. So in my relationship, I whoop my own butt about what I'm doing wrong. Right. She don't have to worry about what I'm doing wrong. Because you know, I'm not doing anything wrong except for in me. Don't nobody know about it but me and God.
That's right.
Okay. Now, when I do this, I am strengthening my relationship with my spouse without her being aware of it, because I'm strengthening myself. See, in any relationship is two parts. All right. It's yourself and the person that you're dealing with. It's not just a relationship with that person in relationship with you. No, it's 4 parts to a relationship when you have 2 people. Because a person has to deal with themselves and they have to deal with the other person. And that's what people don't realize. You just want to deal with the other person or just deal with yourself. You can't do one or the other. You must do both.
Yeah.
And if you're serious about a long-term relationship, then you're going to have to submit to some things, mister. Yeah. You're going to have to submit to a thing that a man could never, ever have. That's one thing that a woman has that a man could never, ever have. And get your mind out the gutter. The one thing a woman has that a man can never, ever have is called mother wit. You have to submit to that mother wit. That mother wit, this is the thing that kept us safe as children. Our mothers would lift up cars off of their babies.
That's right.
And it comes from mother wit. A mother can tell when something is wrong with their child.
No matter where they're at on the planet.
No matter where they're at.
That's right, Doc.
Okay. Now, do you think because you married one of them women, they lose their mother wit? That mother wit doesn't apply to you. That's how many men walk in their house and their wife know they did something wrong. They ain't seen nothing, they ain't heard nothing. Just they ain't did nothing but, you know, watch TV. As soon as you walk in the house, what you did wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
They know it. It's called mother wit.
Yeah.
So once you submit to mother wit, you see a whole different side of yourself. And for some men, that's scary. I'm telling you, listen, relationships are a scary thing.
Yeah.
Okay. It's no joke. It's scary.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you start seeing things that you don't want to see.
That's
and you don't want to admit to, and you don't want to accept.
Right. Yep.
So when you submit to that mother wit, you automatically come under submission. And you listen to that mother wit as you would listen to your mother. Now, growing up as a child, the #1 influencer on any human being is the mother. See, that's the natural process of thing. I don't care what animal you look at on the planet. I don't care what bird, what species, what fish, what reptile. The mother is the first person to influence that child of theirs.
Right. Yeah.
So when you get married, what you think is supposed to happen? Huh? You got to submit, mister. Once you submit, then you become a man.
Right. Yeah. You don't lose it now. You don't lose your manhood, guys. Don't lose it.
No. Then you gain manhood.
That's right. You don't lose it.
Then you gain power.
It's stronger.
Celestial power. Not physical, not muscles, celestial muscles.
Yeah.
You gain power to step off into things that you never knew existed.
Yep.
You get power to open the heavens and let the blessings fall through.
Yeah, man.
Because you're in tune with nature.
Yep.
My father used to tell me, have you ever seen a bird starve to death? I've never heard of such a thing. Have you?
Nope.
So God take care of all his creatures. So if he take care of bird, what do he think of you?
Exactly.
You know, but we are out of touch with the true nature of ourselves. And it's so easy. All you got to do is look at the fishes, look at the reptiles, look at the birds, look at the animals, and they'll teach you how. They'll teach you. They'll teach you. That's why they're there, so that you can see, man. Okay, so when I'm sorry, but you know, I am a spiritual as well as mental health counselor. So this is my, perception, and I could be dead wrong. Okay, let me make it clear that these are my opinions. These are may or may not be the opinions of Power Connections with Kevin Vaughan. Okay, but these are my opinions. This is my mindset. This is what I have used to come out of the muck of life. Okay, and then when you talk about the muck, I'm talking about down deep in the mud. Where you can't get no lower. This is what I've used to become the successful person I am today. Okay. Now, we are here to use each other. That's another misconception. I ain't gonna let nobody use me. I ain't gonna let nobody use me. Right? But we are here to use each other. We are not here to misuse each other.
There you go. There you go, Doc. Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
You use each other and feed off each other the energy that is provided naturally through nature in order for us to grow into a stable relationship and leave legacies. That's the only reason you're here on the earth, human being. You're not here to be forever. You're here to leave a legacy. And in order to do that, you got to be in tune with nature, and being in tune with nature, you got to have a spouse. You got to have a spouse. You got, it's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have physical children, when you're in tune with nature, you have a spouse, and you're fed through the universe, you leave something here. You leave something. Sometimes you don't even know what you're leaving. Somebody on the sideline watching you.
Yeah, exactly.
And they see something that are influenced by it, and it builds them into a better person, and they leave it. See, but you have to be living in tune with nature. Now, how do we know how to live in tune with nature? I'm gonna go there. The Holy Bible tells you, in the beginning,
come on now,
there was light.
Light
is also represented by truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You see the light, you know the truth. You understand, you become wise.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
All right. And he separated the light from the dark. Now, he didn't say he destroyed the dark.
Right.
He separated them.
Yeah, exactly.
That means it still exists. And that right there is the prime example of how nature works. You can't have left without right. You can't have up without down. You can't have in without out.
Exactly.
Okay? You can't have right without wrong. You can't have good without evil. I mean, it just, that's the way nature works. Our job is to be in tune with nature, and all of that works to our advantage.
Come on now. There you go, Doc. That's it right there.
Okay? So when you're in tune with nature,
you
have a spouse. There's no such thing as a kingdom without a queendom. Now, I've seen queens in history rule, but I've never seen a king without a queen. Have you?
Nope, sure haven't.
You've never read about a king without a queen. Sometimes multiple queens, like in Solomon's case and David's case. It just, listen, it's so simple that it's difficult.
Right. Yeah, we don't want to accept.
It's so simple that it's hard to comprehend.
Wow, that's powerful. I love it. Man. I love it. Hey, that's why we're talking with Dr. Crabb today, ladies and gentlemen, on Power Connections. We're talking about relationships with the doc himself. And Doc, you've been hitting on all cylinders today, man, because this is one of the keys to life is relationships, folks. And Doc, I wanted to share real quickly, because I was taking notes while you was talking, man. Don't rely on social media to build your relationships, folks. I'm gonna encourage you guys. Okay, I'm not gonna go deep into that because of our time today, but you need to build relationships the old-fashioned way. Call somebody, get to know them. Of course, use proper protocol, but have coffee, have a donut with them, whatever it takes, folks. Build those proper relationships. But guess what? Some of you need a little help. So you may need to contact us so we can help you out a little bit. So we're excited about that, Doc. Doc, I thank you so much, man. Go continue, sir. Continue.
Listen, man, this topic here is so deep.
It's a great topic.
Right? That if too many people are off kilter with this, the whole axis of the earth will shift.
Exactly.
That's how deep this is.
Humanity cries out for relationships, folks.
Yes, because it's the natural process of things. All right. There's only one spirit greater than love, and that's God. That's the only thing greater than love. Love is the greatest spirit in existence. It's so great that you can't understand it sometimes. It makes your head wobble.
But it's so simple too, Doc.
The old blues singer said, if you ain't crying, you ain't in love. That's how deep it is to make a man cry.
That's right. Make a man tear a house up,
And also, like my father said, a woman will make you throw the refrigerator on the roof too. Because they are so strong.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Just think about what a woman goes through to have a baby.
Yeah, birthing a nation. Yeah, birthing a family.
I mean, all that stuff going on inside her body. And then busts out of her.
Yeah, it's a human being, folks. It's a human being coming out. So
I mean, these creatures, these females,
Yeah.
are the most precious thing on the planet.
Yes, 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 you are, ladies. Yes.
And they should be treated as such.
Absolutely. Some people treat their cars better. Come on, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I seen guys rather buy some Jordans than to feed their woman.
Woo. Not good, guys. Not good.
Okay.
You call us on that one.
It hurts my heart to say this, but I've seen men that have good women.
Yeah. Yeah.
And got used to it.
Right.
And thought it was always going to be there, like they deserved that,
Right.
they earned that or something.
Right.
And start doing things and lose that.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
And then somebody else comes along who appreciates it.
There you go.
And the dude looking like Johnny Fufu in the film.
Yeah. Right.
That could have been me.
Right.
When they see that they're successful and growing in love.
Yeah. Yeah. Powerful, man.
How come I couldn't do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you don't love yourself.
Amen. And I love
it. I'm going back to it now.
Yeah.
Going back to it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a 4 parts. Me, that person, and me. All 4 of those parts had to be taken care of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Physically, psychologically, mentally, spiritually, and financially.
Yeah. Powerful, man. Powerful.
All right. There's no such thing. I got my bank account. She got her bank account. And I don't know what she got and shit.
Right.
Hold on. How do men? I need to ask this question because I'm sorry. Because since I've been married, I have a different train of thought. How can a man pay somebody else's rents and bills and their wife don't know it?
Right. Right. Right.
How y'all do that?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
And you claim to be married.
Right. Right.
But you got your chick on the side paying her rent.
Right. Yeah.
How?
Yeah. That don't even make any sense when you think about it. When you think about it, don't make no sense, guys. None.
Well, that's because the relationship is already warped.
Right.
Okay. It's not a 50-50, like Teddy Pendergrass said.
Yeah.
Talking about a 60-30.
Right.
Not a 40-40. I'm talking about a 50-50 love.
Yeah.
If it's not a 50-50 love, that means I'm working on me and I'm working on loving you. Yeah. You're working on you, you're working on loving me. We're going to grow in love.
Yes, yes.
You don't fall in love. You grow in love.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Yeah.
My father told me that as a little boy. You don't fall in love, you grow in love.
That's right. If you fall, you better get up. If you fall, you better get up.
Yeah, there's no. Even when you fall, that's a growth.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
See? like there's no success without failure.
Right.
That's why the first thing I say when I do my motivational speaker, are you ready to fail? Because you have to fail in order to succeed.
That's right. That's the learning process, folks. That is the learning process. Don't get it twisted. You got to learn.
There's no such thing as being successful without failing.
That's right. You got to learn though from it. Come on now. We don't keep doing failures over again.
But you don't totally fail until you stop trying.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, we got a
That's when you become a failure.
Exactly. Yeah, we got a whole series on just that alone, Doc. So
yes. So, but I'm getting back to my. Hold on, I got off kilter here. All right, because I really want to get into this both sides of this.
Yeah.
Women.
Yeah.
You have to respect the man for your natural. What's in you naturally to accept, follow, and respect the male species.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are your leaders.
Mm-hmm.
They are your protectors and they are your providers.
Yes.
This is the natural process of things.
Yes.
You are not a man, lady.
Right.
Be the queen that you are, and you will have more power than any man could ever have.
That's right.
Okay. I can't emphasize this enough. Yeah. Be the queen that you are, and you will have more power than any man will ever have. Mm-hmm. And all men will have to depend on you and bow down to you.
Amen. Amen.
All right.
I love it.
I mean, it's so simple that it's difficult.
Yeah, yeah. We're not used to it, Doc. That's the thing. We're not used to that teaching. We're not used to seeing that and understanding it. Probably more than anything else, we're not used to understanding it, folks. That's why we're here on Power Connections. For those who are just joining us, we got Dr. Warren Crabb. We're talking about relationships, probably one of the most powerful words on the planet, folks, right now, and one of the most starved words on the planet as well, because people don't know how to have proper relationships. They can mess them up, but I'm talking about the proper way to deal with people, to understand people, to love people, to like people, just to be around people. And one of the things I love about the relationship, I was taking notes, folks, when Doc was talking. One of the things, Doc, as you brought out, is that relationships make me, I'm gonna use me, makes me vulnerable. It makes me naked, if you will. So, because I gotta come to my.
That's scary.
Oh yeah, that's the part we don't like, guys.
That's
Again,
scary.
yeah, we don't like that part because it exposes me. I don't want to.
And you have to use
exposed.
trust.
Yeah, exactly.
Trust.
And don't abuse it, folks. Don't abuse the trust when you get it. Don't abuse. That's a part of the problem with men, that when it's abused, we don't come back. We say, oh, that's enough of that. I ain't coming back to that no more, you know. So you guys got to be vulnerable. You got to be open, and just have and learn from all that. So we're so excited about the relationship today. You know, Doc, this is a powerful, powerful program. Guys, I hope y'all picked up something today from Doc on relationship building within your own home. You got to start with your own home first, right? Your own home, your own neighborhood, your own city, state, government, whatever you're at.
In the world.
That's right. The powerful, powerful area. Hey, this is Power Connections with Dr. Kevin Vaughan, Dr. Warren Crabb. Doc, I want to give some final thoughts there for today. Give us some action items, some takeaways today. Anything you want to tell us today that we need to work today, because it's still early. So people need to start their relationships right now, how to improve it.
Okay. This is what I can say to men.
Yes,
I'm going to leave you with this quote: there is no kingdom without a queen. Okay, if you want to be a king, you have to bow down to your queen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
On the board of chess, the queen is the most powerful piece on the board.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
In life, if you want to be in tune with nature, watch nature, study nature.
Yeah.
It will teach you how to live.
Yeah.
It's so simple that it's difficult.
Yeah. All
right. Please contact me at thedoctorproject.com. That's the drproject.com. The Doctor Speaks Variety Show this week. Next Tuesday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. The topic is the same topic we were speaking of today. The resurgence of love. Okay, we're going to have special guests on there. It's going to be couples. We're going to talk about relationships and marriages and relationships with your spouse. So join us. And again, thedoctorproject.com.
Hey, man, I love it, Doc. Thank you so much. Hey, this is our commercial break time, ladies and gentlemen, on Power Connections, and we're excited. I want you guys to go to the website. Not only that, but I want you to share it out as well. Doc is going to be coming back at least once a week on our network. We're going to talk about different topics. Can't wait to hear about the next one, guys. But relationships is really on the top of the list right now, and we're so excited. Hey, commercial break real quickly for business owners. Hey, guys, all you business owners out there, Black entrepreneurs, you gotta be able to sustain, build, and grow your business properly. I want you guys to consider becoming a Black mastermind. Okay, that is a process. There's training involved there, but I want you guys to learn more about how to become a Black mastermind. Reason why I mentioned that, Doc, to everybody out there is because you have need to get access to capital and financial literacy, ladies and gentlemen. You need to know how money works, how your business works, how to charge for your services and goods, all of that. We're talking about corporation thinking now, right, folks? If you want to build a corporation around the world, you got to have that mindset. You got to know what that means to build, right? To a $1 trillion business, to $1 billion business, to a multi-million-dollar business, or if you want a franchise. Guess what, folks? We have the answer. We have a piece of the puzzle. It's called the blackmastermindgroup.com. The blackmastermindgroup.com is the website. I'm going to give you guys a quick text so you guys can text out for more information. And I want at least 30 to 40 people to text this number. I want you guys to text TBMMG. That's TBMMG for the Black Mastermind Group. TBMMG to this number. I'm going to give it to you at least 3 times. 913-349-7817. I want you to text TBMMG to 913-349-7817, guys, okay, to get that information. to start that journey. But you can go to the website as well, theblackmastermindgroup.com. Powerful program, folks, under the leadership and the founder, Dr. Danetta Watson. Love that lady, powerful lady. She is brilliant, folks. You don't even understand that yet. She is brilliant and got a mindset to help everybody who wants to be helped in the area of business. Once again, that text TV MMG to 913-349-7817. I'm excited about that. Hey guys, appreciate you. You guys can get in touch with us. You heard Doc's website right there. I wanted you guys to set him up for some speaking engagements as well. You guys can contact him and his team for speaking engagements in the future. But also, too, I want you guys to push that out. He's got books out there as well. He's an author as well, ladies and gentlemen. He's also a minister. Most of all, he's also a mental health counselor. I love that, folks, as well. If you need some assistance in that area, he'll be glad to assist you as well. Well, guys, we got to get out of here. We got things to do today. It's going to be an awesome day. We've got our days planned. I hope you do as well. Doc, as always, man, appreciate your time today.
Yes.
Tell our queens that thank you so much for your time today as
Yes.
well. Our time as well.
Yes.
Well, brother, appreciate you. Any final comments, my friend?
Okay. One thing I can say about the Black Mastermind Group.
Yeah.
What I've learned
Yeah.
is that for years I've been, doing hobbies, hookups, and hustles.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And that my businesses were made to generate cash. And that meant that I was doing everything wrong. Yeah, I wasn't running a business. No, I had created a job for myself.
Yeah, exact same here.
I was self-employed.
Yep.
And I had a job. I wasn't running a business. I had a hookup, a hobby, and a hustle.
Yeah, exactly.
So I love Dr. Danetta Watson.
Yeah, exactly.
She's taught me that, and it's changed my whole mindset when it comes to business. And I haven't even, by the way, I'm in the class.
Yeah, exactly.
I start the class and I haven't even started the class yet. I'm like,
yeah, you got it up here. Yeah, you started already. Yeah, mentally.
Yes.
That's powerful.
Mindset.
Yes, sir. Well, great. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're here. This is Dr. Warren Crabb, Kevin Vaughan with you today, ladies and gentlemen, on Power Connections on the MLT, the Men Let's Talk Network. We thank you so much for joining us today. We want you guys to have a productive day and also an on-purpose day. We want you to be intentional today as well, whatever you got to do, whether it's taking your children to school, picking them up later, whatever, be intentional, be excited about what's going on and build those relationships, folks. Guess what? You may need a little help. And don't be afraid to ask questions, right? We don't have all the answers, but we can sure give you a few of them based on what we know and what we've read and what we're qualified for, ladies and gentlemen, as well. So, Doc, again, thank you so much for that powerful time. We're out of here, folks. We got to go. Hey, we'll leave you with this real quick. As Dr. Carnes, my mentor, would say, always remember, ladies and gentlemen, to always out love, out serve, and out forgive each other, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next time on Power Connections. Doc, thank you so much. Have an awesome
day, my
friend. God bless you.
You too, my brother.
All right. Y'all take care of yourselves, folks. Appreciate your time. This has been Power Connections with Kevin Vaughan and Dr. Warren Crabb. God bless you, folks.